every seed a man sow to his or her own life, to nature, he gets a reward back when the time comes. The reward could be positive, and the reward as well could also be negative. But at that point in time, you don't have a choice over it. All you do at that time, you will walk into the consequence. So invest in yourself now. Do the best you can do. You want to be great. Greatness is sure for every one of us here. But not everyone will be great. Greatness is sure, but not everyone will be great. You can prophesy, you can confess greatness, but when you don't walk towards greatness, you can't just be great. Greatness is not for lousy people. Greatness is not for foolish people. Greatness is not for people that are not serious in life. You see a girl today thinking because she's beautiful, thinking because she's having some fat around her waist, and she lacks character. She fed, you see, that beauty and the fat around her waist and some excessive secretion of prolactin in the chest. She's having everything needed. That is all men needed. That is not it. May I be real and be hard to you? Was it yesterday? Sometimes when myself and my wife were in the car driving, sometimes I will see the way some girls dress and all. It's just even recently, I think that was yesterday night. We were driving and I saw the way some girls, and I asked her a question. I was asking my wife a question. I said, is there, at least there's no child here. I said, is there anything more to it after this girl dress? With all this that she dressed as if it's just half naked or dressed somehow, dressed to keep pepper drink. And I asked my wife, is there anything outside this? After she undressed, is there still anything there? I said, one, sense in all day. Because who is having sense will dress well. I've come to realize that anyone with a good sense will have character. So anyone who lacks character lacks sense, lacks wisdom. So as you grow in life, as you are embarking on a journey to the future, or embarking on a journey to the future to become great, grow with wisdom. I was reading a version of the Bible that talks about in all that getting. When the Bible said get understanding, that part of the version of the Bible, I think is NLT or one version I stopped. You know what he said? He said, in all thy getting, get insight. Get insight. In fact, I went to that part again over and over. I was pondering over it. I was doing a study. I was pondering over get insight. He said, knowledge is fine. Wisdom is fine. But he said, get insight. And is the consequence of what you sow. They forgot so soon. They forgot so soon. As you grow, please invest in yourself. On a daily basis, invest in yourself. Invest wisdom. Invest character. Invest the fear of God. Know God for yourself. And invest morals to yourself. Because when you get to the center of the future of your life, those are the things that will speak. I heard of a testimony, I think yesterday, 3 youths, they were, because I had just a brief talk with them. And before I sat close to one, they were saying about someone, and I nod my head. They were talking about someone, what happened in their school. A lecturer was trying to, some persons were trying to, help someone. Okay, let's help this guy. This guy, we can't just allow him to come back just because of 3 marks. Let's just push him. There's this one we call let my people go. Let's just push him and all. deliberating on the guy. This will be the last example I will give, so I will drop the mic. I told you 5 minutes I will spend that. Why they were deliberating on the guy? Another lecturer walked in. I said, what's this? They said, thank God. So please, this guy. And lecturer said, what's his name? And the moment they mentioned his name, this guy said, that one. He said, over my dead. If all of you do it and the right personality to the visit, it must not be helped. They said, why? He said, last character doesn't have sense. At that point, who is wicked? Is it the lecturer that is wicked or the fellow shot himself? Huh? The fellow shot himself. The lecturer is not wicked though. I once worked with a PIC pastor, FAJ Titus. He said, son, I can't lie you. He was telling the PICP. He was telling an APIC, but it was a very, very senior, in fact, next to the regional pastor. Then they were not having an assistant regional pastor. Then, I'm talking about, 13 years ago. So he was talking to one of the PIC. He said, see, I won't lie to you. I can't lie. When they ask me to write, I will write. When you ask me to recommend, I will say the things I know you for. I won't lie. I can't lie. I'm bigger than lying. He says, so anything you are doing to yourself, not him. If he had lived a good character, the man would have said, is it this one? We'll get to the end of the whole issue. Sir, who my help? My hope is upon the Lord. It's true. God will not come down to help you. God will use me. Invest in yourself. Invest character. Invest wisdom. Invest in good attitude. The people you are trying to do some things with, to purpose, they are there. You are still coming. The oldest thing you have to say that I am not even keeping. That is not what I is. God has asked him. I told us last Sunday we took some. A preacher told me 18 years ago, he said, the best preachers, I'm talking about Bishop Noah Jones, he said the best preachers are those who preach what they've experienced, not those who preach theory. Sorry to say, I ought not to say this, what I'm about to say. We saw a poster somewhere, and we're just analyzing who to preach. You know what I said? In fact, the other two persons said, that's true. I said, it would have been better our dad is the one who will preach such a message, which is in that location. So the other I said, no, most times, let people preach. When people preach what they've experienced, you get blessed. Not people who preach what they just read and study. Today we have so many people who preach what they don't have experience of. Try to teach others what they've not experienced. Learn well. When people who have experienced and have passed a level listening, just bow down your heads and say, Lord, help me. I don't want to miss it in life. Lord, help me. Help me, Lord. I don't want to miss it in life. Talk to God.